So we have Anjali ma'am. So Anjali ma'am, I need little bit of introduction.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So this side and this, na, when I talk about my current address, I belong to Hazaribagh. Hazaribagh is the city of Jharkhand, and also it is the star city. So sharing about my current status. So right now I am a student. I'm learning new things like English because you all know guys English is a very important thing. So that's why I'm learning nowadays. And describing about my education. So I have done my graduation uh, Patna because before some time I lived over there. That's why I completed my graduation in Patna, and right now I am here in Hazaribagh. So expressing about my like and dislike. So I like to learn something, explore something, and visit new places. So I like that. And when I talk about my uh, which thing I don't like, so I think that I don't like watching too much movie, but I realize that watching movies is also good for us when we watch any English movie because I am a learner. So I think that now I should change my mood. So we should learn something. That's why we should watch movies also because it's also help us.
Yeah.
So when I talk about my strength and the weaknesses as well, because everyone has strength and weaknesses, so I have also. So my strength, I'm a hard worker.
Good.
And my weakness and I weaknesses. So I think that I don't have any weaknesses, but little bit is my weakness.
So we should never disclose our weakness. I feel that. Yes.
I want to improve my English.
Yes.
So that's why because I want my strength. That's why I do hard work in order to improve my English. So that's all about my insight.
Okay, that's wonderful, and it was fantastic. Your, all the things what you said about you. So, ma'am, I would like to ask you that when you learned this language, so which kind of hindrance did you face, and what was the main, means main hindrance come when you were learning it? And I just want to ask you one thing. So, do you feel that if we speak every day, if we speak in this language every day, so we can improve, and no matter if just we make mistake, or we think that I'm not able to speak, though we just speak. So what do you think about it, how we should learn this language?
Yes, ma'am, you're exactly right. That I know that you are also London, and you
Yes.
know very well what how many problems we face every day while learning. So everyone face this kind of problem, but whenever you have how to know, I learn this language anyhow, and whenever while learning anything, you have to face the problem. We all move this. But somehow some people think that no, it is very big deal, so I should give up this. So give up is not a solution. Okay, you should face the problem hurdles, and you should sort out. You should search the way. You should watching the way where you come out from your problem, where you overcome your problem. Yes. So I think whenever you when outcome in your mind, so you should change your mind. You should overcome. So I think that because we live in 21st century, and because it is digital India, so I think we should learn this kind of thing where we learn, where we express our activeness, and learn anything that we want. Yes. So, ma'am, I think that who can learn English, who has a great interest, without interest, not a single work you can do. So I think people, after some time, they just, lose their hope, and they feel that I'm not able to learn this language. So why it's happening with them? Because they feel that they are just comparing, their self to others. Like, they feel that they are just speaking well, why not I? So they feel like that. So
they feel that if I talk about some people, they feel that they must have learned something, that's why they are speaking, they must have done something, that's why they are speaking, but they don't want to try even. So what do you think about it? Comparing ourselves, it's better, or it's creates a lot of problem, and it's always resist you to do what you want to do? What do you think about it?
Okay, I I want to say this, man. First, you search the reason why you are learning this
Yes.
language. Okay,
Mm.
so when you feel that this is my field, and why it is it? Because in our society, most people they are preparation for an examination for competitive examination. Some people they are facing crack. They want to crack the interview. Some people they want to join in any office, any organization, any school. So people have their different issues, their different needs. So whatever they, according to our need, we should focus on our need, and we put our effort over there. And
Yes.
so I think that everywhere you have to put your effort.
Yes.
So talk about anything like cooking, like dancing, everywhere, and language, because English is a language. Okay, so when you listen more and more, you become perfect, and it's all about your interest. Okay,
Yes.
so
So, ma'am, I want
so
to ask you, being a housewife, being a homemaker, so which kind of problems we have to face while we just learn this language? So, which kind of problem we have to face?
exactly, ma'am. I also face some problem, like because being a housewife, I have to do some household
Hello, I think there's a
chores.
net issue, ma'am.
And the special reason is that we live in our laws houses. We get some free, but right now we live in laws not so free. We have to manage ourselves. We have to manage ourselves. No, we should change our mind, and we can say that no, we think that which you think is mandatory, okay? Because some people focus on the work, which are not very important. Okay, they do this work unnecessary. But first, you should focus on what is mandatory.
Hmm.
Okay, and come out from your comfort zone. And while learning, you should face some problem. That is okay.
Yes.
Whenever you learn this language, you feel "Oh, I am today I am feeling like over the moon," because it is a very interesting thing. Okay, and I want to. I'm not saying this kind of thing, okay, because I little bit I know that. No, no. But because it is a mandatory of that time, because everywhere you go, this is the
Yes.
need.
Yes.
That in your house, your children, you have to teach your children.
Hmm.
And because when I talk about my journey, I watched one movie. The name English to English to English. It was the movie of Sri Devi. So where Sri Devi teaches us what is the importance of English in our life. Okay,
Yes.
because her daughter most of the time teaches her. So no, you don't know what is the meaning
Yes.
of this, what is the
If you
meaning
don't
of
know English, you don't
very
have
very
status. You can't come with me, so you
exactly.
can't go anywhere with me. So she felt very ashamed, that time. I have seen, I have watched that movie, and it was mind blowing movie. And this movie taught us many things. So how you have to face those problem, and how you have to, solve those kind of problem. So I feel that if you just want to learn this language, you have to be positive all the time. If you are just if you just feel that no, it's not cup of tea for me, and it's very hard not to crack, so I feel that time your mind start working towards that, and your mind would never accept that you are just learning it, and one day you will be the good speaker. So at first we should talk positive things to us, not to others, but at first to us. Like I every day speak, yes, I'm improving, I'm good speaker, I'm teaching right now. Every time you should be positive. Okay, first step. And if you just little bit think about it, no, there's something negative, then you definitely stop there. They would people definitely stop there, whatever they are just doing in their life, you know. So I feel thinking is the most thing, you know. If I talk about your right direction thinking would be good, otherwise it will create a lot of problems. So what do you think about it?
Yes, ma'am. In a practical life, when we make any mistake and while speaking, any our tutor, our teacher said that no, you commit mistake here. So at that time, the student gets scared. That is exactly it is a real thing. But some students also think that no, it is not a very easy day. It is not English will not be that they think this kind of thing because I have heard many students say this kind of thing. I want to say them. So no, don't think like that. Don't give up. So I know that I want to make them understand. No, English is a learning. Okay.
Yes.
So any language where you go to learn, so it is a language. It's a lifetime process. You have
Yes.
to focus on yourself. You have to give 100% everywhere.
Yes.
So when you learn anything, okay, right now you think that no, I commit mistake. Some people are laughing at me. This is not good. So why should I learn this language? What is the need of to learn this language? No, no, no. Just stop thinking this kind of thing. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
avoiding people. And when while speaking you make mistake, no, it is not a
Yeah,
big deal.
it's
Okay.
a normal, you know. If you just make mistake, it doesn't mean that you are not a good speaker. Sometimes what happen na, we are good at our home, but when it comes to talk to any stranger, we feel very you know, that time we feel agitation, and it's automatically comes. So it doesn't mean that you are not a good speaker, because speaking in the public, it's a very very toughest job. If I tell daunting work, if I talk about it, it's literally very hard, you know. So I feel, yeah, someone says like, ma'am, I'm not able to speak with a stranger. Why? But if I talk about my family member, I could speak, and I could speak better. But when it comes about a stranger, then I just, it's like I just become blank. So what happened to me? So why it's happening with me? Then I said, you know, you feel that they know better than me, you know, you feel like that at the moment. So that time it comes in your mind and you stop there. So whatever things in your mind, though you even though you are just you know, able to speak, but that fear makes you you know, like makes you uh, that fear stops you, if I talk about. So why? Because we feel that it's not my job, I'm not able. But when it comes about friends, when it comes about a spouse, we are good at, you know, we speak better. But when it comes about a stranger, we feel, no, I don't want to talk to him, because if I just make mistake, if I make mistakes, so what will happen? So that the fear always stops you. So what do you think that time, how we have to handle it? So what do you think about it when you have to come to the stranger?
But ma'am, I would like to say that it's my story. It is a practical story, okay? And I want to explain my story in the audience and where audience know about me. So when I start to learn this language, so right that time I also face a lot, okay? So while speaking, I made many mistakes, and my mentor always said that you make mistake here, you make mistake. So some student take my friend also take these words like negative, but I take no, no, no. This is very positive thing for myself, okay? Because while speaking, when I make any mistake, and when ma'am said, you make your mistake, so I always remember this word ever and forever. So I think this is a very good thing. So people, I think, stop thinking this kind of thing. No, you made a mistake, and anyone they said that, and anyone stop you there. So it is a very good thing for you. It is a positive sign. Okay, and first you recognize yourself because you are a diamond. Okay, and one day you will shine definitely. And because nowadays I'm reading a one book. The book name is the attitude is everything. It is
Yes,
written by the
yeah. That's mean a lot for me. That
wonderful book.
attitudes, yeah, attitude is everything. If I talk about, it's like it gives you the positive vibes also. It gives you the strength. It gives you the confidence. So it's everything. If I talk about.
book also make you understand. So you are a diamond. So don't think about others. So what they are thinking about you. Okay. So first you think that no, I'm a diamond and definitely I will shine one day. Yes. So you believe on yourself. Develop the ability. You develop the sincerity on in yourself. Yes, I feel that. And you know what? Lot of people, they just make fun of you that you are making mistake, and they start laughing. So I feel that it's not done thing. If you are a literate person, you that kind of people would never laugh at you. So who laughs? Who thinks that it's a like they feel that they are not good and I'm very good at it at English. Those kind of people only laugh at you and make fun of you. So I feel those people are very cheap type people. Okay, if I talk about, and they can they can break your morale also. Okay, so I think you should ignore those kind of people. And I have seen that many in lot of people, they just try to they just try to if I just upload this video, okay, some people would come there and they would start making you understand that, ma'am, you made mistake here. Oh, ma'am, you made mistake here. So I feel that if you just make mistakes, so what's the big deal about it? It's a language. And if you're just making mistake, it's not a big issue anymore. So I feel everyone is just learning right now. And while we just learn something, it's normal. We can make mistake there. Okay, so what do you think about those kind of people who just if I talk about, they put this negative comments and they put the negative things for you. So what would you like to say them? I want to say here, ma'am, just let it be. Those yes, it's absurd. Keep our mind over there. Okay, so while reading this type of comments, so that time we feel thinking at that time. Yes, but I think we should erase all the thing. I should stop this kind of thinking. Okay, because it is not our language. It is not, yeah, exactly. It's not our language. Yes. When so it's normal. Okay. So while learning, we are mistaking anything. It is a, we can say that, no, it is good for you. Yes. And it is a positive. I take as a positive way. Okay. Yes. Yes. So when you take while learning anything positive, so it is a very good thing. Good thing. Yeah, you are speaking. No matter if you just make mistake, no matter word doesn't come in your mind, no matter sentences you are not able to assemble this, no matter, but at least you are trying at least. So you are better than those people who is exactly not trying to do that. They are not trying to do that. So I feel that if you just do something now, that time it's natural. We initially we will just make a lot of mistake while doing any kind of new thing. So I feel if you just laugh at anyone, so it's not that their fault, but it's your fault. You are just showing your mentality to them, that why. And I feel you should support all those people who is just trying to learn this language, not by laughing but also supporting the things what you can speak better for them. Okay, so you should always motivate them. You should always courage raise their confidence. So I feel that you should always support those kind of people who is just trying right now. And I have seen that many villages, they have started speaking in English nowadays, because it's all about our internet facilities. So I feel that internet gives you a lot of things if you just use it in a right direction. So what do you think about it? We should always use those kind of things which is good for us. And if we are just faffing around all the time watching by watching those kind of things which is actually not good for us, and which is useless, futile. So what do you think about it? Internet, what's yeah, about the internet, what would you want to say? YouTube and other sites, what do you want to say? um, I want to say that, ma'am, internet is good for us, okay? Because for those candidates who want to learn this new thing with the help of internet, because internet nowadays internet help us many people, okay? They can people who are very much curious to know this language, they easily grab this language, because there are many YouTubers. They make their future also with the help of internet. And while expressing, they express about their journey, about their experience, about their everything. So it is a very good thing for us. People learn over there. So I think internet is good for us. So it's all about our mindset. Okay, when we have a good mindset, when we have a good attitude, so it is a good for us. It's very fruitful for us. And I would like to say that. So nowadays we have a chat GPT, because most of the time I use chat, because the chat GPT always give you right answer, exact answer, and it also provide you in which category you are. Okay, so you are in A1, A2, this kind of category. Like it gives you a feedback. Okay, so it is a very good. Yeah, it's a very good thing. And I also say that, and AI Sparky. AI Sparky is also very good. People learn over there very easily. So because people think that whenever I speak in front of any teacher, so they make me fun. So they laugh me. I want to say that that is a very wrong concept. Those people have. I think teacher, they don't laugh at you because these are teacher, and they know that what is the importance of teaching. So they should not laugh at you, but it's all about your mentality. And because we live in 21st century, before this sometime I also said that we live in digital India. So it is a good thing. It is a good way where we learn with the help of internet. And so I also learned with the help of internet. So, and I also want to say that, ma'am, you speak very well. So when did you start this journey? Yeah, I have started, as you know, that I have started. It's been means long time. Means I have been striving for this language for a long time. Then I got to know that yes, how I have to. So it's internet helps me a lot. While I have started my journey, that time it was not the internet connection, and that time it was very hard not to crack to learn this language. Though I just strove a lot. So I started making sentences. How I can change this sentence in English. So I started like that. Okay, and it was like my passion. Okay, I wanted to do that. And when I was watching the people who was speaking English in front of me, and I felt means one, can I speak like that? So it was my dream became like after watching those kind of people. And literally, if I talk about, I started my journey, and that the day I felt that it would be great for me, it would be my life best dream came come true if I just learned this language. Then I thought, no, somehow I have to learn. And then I started talking to my father used to say me, if you just translate some sentences, you will be a good speaker. Then it was my first journey I have started like that. Okay, so that time it was not their internet facilities. You know that I'm if I talk about 20 to 25 years back, if I talk about that time, it was not too much like the internet connection over there. And so it was very hard time. Then I thought, okay, that was the books helps me a lot. Okay, book helped me, and I started reading books, and I started making sentences. So it was my habit, and that any kind of sentence I wanted to change in English, so I just made like that myself. And after that, I started watching those kind of videos, and I got to know that how to learn it, and I took my classes also. So now those are my journeys, like if I talk about, those things are my memorable things. I can't I never ever forget it. Okay, so I have started like that, and I got to know that one thing, that if you think that you are a good speaker, only then you can improve. If you once you think that no, I'm not able to do that, definitely you would never be able to do that. So I feel that be positive, think about that, yes, I can do, I can speak better. So that positive attitude only can bring you what you were what where you want to go. Okay, the status what you want to get, only that kind of positive mindset. Okay, so I feel your mindset should be always positive for English language.
So I have seen a many, I have seen a lot of people, they just say, ma'am, I know everything, ma'am, I know each and every grammar, but I'm not able to speak. Why? Because before going to speak now, they feel that I have to speak perfect. It's simply impossible in one go. You have to make mistake. You are supposed to make mistake. Only then you can go, you can take next steps. Okay, so I feel that if you just think I can do, only then you can do. So what I'm just saying about me. So yeah, positive attitude made me like that, and I started my classes. I started teaching students also. And when I teach my student, I always talk to them in English. No matter if they speak broken English, they don't know how to assemble this, though I just allow them, okay, you have most of the time you have to speak in English. So that's the things I am just doing right now. So ma'am, I'm talking, actually I just want to say you about you, that you are a very very good speaker, ma'am. You speak very good, fantastic, mind blowing, and flawless if I talk about. Okay, and because you have the cali expressed each and everything about you, about your journey, about your life, what do you want to be, and what your dream, everything completely you just spoke about it. So you, that time you were not hesitating, you were flawless, you felt that yes, I'm able to speak what comes in my mind. So that attitudes, always, makes you better speaker. So I feel you have all the things, and I'm very impressed. So it was like, now you can tell me, huh, did you like this session?
Uh, yes, ma'am. I want to say one question. People one problem like they have a vocabulary problem. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
while speaking, people say that I forget the vocabulary one. So they want to speak in very perfectly manner, and people have some problem. Like I have also some problem. This type of problem. We want to I want to say over their new words, which is very captivated people. Okay, so these are my problem, and where I sometimes I stuck over there because I started speaking over there. So which word I should patch
Yes,
over there?
yes.
Which is over there? So because so I think it is a good thing while learning
You know that time
start
how you have to tackle, you have to use little bit Hindi, no issues there. If you just forget any word now, so instead of that you can use some Hindi word or whatever your native language. So that time you should not stop only that I'm not getting it, I'm not getting this word. So you should not stop yourself. You might have seen a lot of people, if they get stuck now, they start taking help of little bit their native language. If I talk about, mostly they just take like Hindi language. So you can put one or three Hindi words instead of that. And next time, if you just want to speak better, so that time you just spoke that Hindi, you have to find that exact meaning in English. Then next time try to speak that the other, next time you could speak in English also. So you have to improve like that. If you just have a problem of struggling the words and the vocabs, so you have to do this kind of things. If you just get stuck, some you can take Hindi words also instead of that English word if you're not getting right now. So then put that time and go ahead. Don't stop there. It works a lot. It works, literally it works, because that time your mind would say you, yes, you have completed this sentence. So that time you will feel, yes, I am speaking in English. Because little bit Hindi using, it's not a big deal. It's like, because we are not born with this language. We are we are used to of our Hindi language. So you should think about it, and but don't stop there. Because when you stop just because of two or three words and struggling there, so that impact would be bad for you, okay, for further your communication skill. So I feel that time stop, think about it. If you don't get, just try to speak in Hindi and then move forward. Okay, so I feel that. So it was my conversation. Yeah.
question, ma'am. So I have one question for you, ma'am. So how do you get time for more practice?
uh,
How
I,
do you get, ma'am?
Yeah, I just made up my mind that yes, I have to be good in at this language, you know. That's why I thought no issues. If I have to do a lot of chores, no issues, I will handle all. I will handle all. And because I wanted to learn it, and but I didn't want to leave my job also. It was because being a mother, being a homemaker, you have a lot of work. You can't deny it. Like, yeah, I'm not able to do that, and how can I do both of the things together? It's not like that. I felt that I can do my household chores also, everything I can manage, but I will get my own time, and that time I will definitely do my practice. So I made my mind like this, and I started speaking stories that, storytelling helps a lot. It's literally, I'm telling you, because if you're just getting stuck in tenses or sentences, you just struggle a lot. So make sure that you should speak everyday story, whether it could be your own, or you just want to speak a fake, counterfeit stories, So it up to you. Which kind of a story do you want to speak? But make sure you have to speak a story. So literally, ma'am, nobody, I don't know, people would believe or not, but yes, I spoke many stories every day. At least I had given, I had given 10 to 15 to 20 minutes, like only for the speaking a story every day. So it has always been my, dream, because I wanted to do that. Yet I wanted to be a good speaker, and I had only one choice. If I speak, only then I can be a good speaker. So I made my mind, and I started talking to myself. I started talking to, I started making a lot of stories. I started recording it, so I recorded a lot of stories in my phone. It was a 20 minute, 15 minute, and I just, rectified my own mistake. I rectified my own mistake. After recording myself, I started checking where I made mistake or not. So I started checking, and I became my own teacher. So I felt like that if you do this kind of things every day, it would be healthy conversation with anyone. Means it would be healthy practice for you. Okay, and you can have any kind of conversation with anyone. So it's like that.
Exactly, ma'am. I also do this kind of
Yes.
things, like express my day routine, yesterday routine, and I make my review. And when I got to know that, no, where here I make my mistake, and I should improve. Yes. Here.
Yeah, it this is the only things you have to do. Then you could see the changes. Okay.
And speaking, I think speaking has four pillar: learning, writing, and as well listening and watching. Yes. So these are four pillar of English. So
English,
you should
yes.
have command those all pillar.
Yes, I agree with you. So we have to focus on it, and then see the magic, miracle, everything will happen if you just focus your mind. And if you just make your mind that yes, and no matter what kind of things, what kind of things I have to do, no matter if I have to strive a lot, but I have to do every day. I have to speak a story. I have to speak something. I have to talk to anyone, no matter. But speaking English every day only can help you. It's like that. So I feel it was hmm, fantastic conversation, ma'am.
Yes, you are right.
Yes.
So uh, we should focus on our need and as well as speaking also.
Yes.
And I think people who want eagerly to know this language, they should also make a video. I think
Yes.
making a
Yes.
video is very good things are it's a help us.
Yes, it helps a lot. So I feel that the way you have to choose, but you have to speak no matter what, no matter which kind of topic, but speak something every day. This is the only key. Okay. So, ma'am, I enjoyed a lot talking to you. It was like fantastic, experience, and you spoke very well, and you are a good speaker, ma'am. No doubt at all. Okay. So, ma'am, next time we will have another session. So, bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot.